Mike had called me up to speak, and Coach Lopez, and I was sitting and I got to thinking about it. I said, when's the last time I've been on Fairmont State's campus? And I couldn't remember. And I was thinking about it the other day. It was 1985. I guess it'd be 27 years ago. And we played right out here. We were both in the top 10 that year. And we were fixing to play for the conference championship, and the winner went to the national playoffs. And had a great game. It's been 27 years ago since I walked on this campus. And I think a lot's changed. I mean, a lot has changed. This is a beautiful complex. We didn't have nothing like this in Salem, I promise you that. Y'all got a great thing going on here. But it's great to be home. It is. I love coming back to West Virginia. It's my roots. It's who I am. It's what's ingrained in me. And, you know, more so just getting to see the faces and the people. And remember, I saw Coach Delegati there, and he was reminding me, he coached against me in high school. I remember the game we played down here, and we played a couple. He was asking, did we beat you that year? Did you beat us that year? And I mean, those memories, just triggering things that happened, and who you are and what you are. I mean, this is where you become, you know, it's who you are. These hills, these coal mines, these hard-working farms, the things that go on, it's phenomenal to be here. Athletics is important, and I'm glad I know everyone in this room recognizes that, but I think we have to keep selling that message, because people today, I don't think, really understand what athletics means to our society. It, by all means, is not the most important thing. It is not what you're measured by. But I do think the lessons and the values you get from it and what you have because of it is invaluable to your institution. And, you know, a couple reasons I say that, and I tell the folks at Florida State that, they didn't hear it before, and it was kind of amazing, is that athletics is the largest window in which your university is viewed. We can't get 6,000 people to come to a math class. We can't get 6,000 people to come to a chemistry class. That's realistic. And like I tell somebody, but you can't get newspapers, TV at our level, the viewership, the things that expose your university to the country. You can't get that in any marketing class out there. Your marketing department and your ad campaigns, you can't put enough money in to get that much exposure, to get that much written about you because of athletics. And I think what we have to understand, and which everybody in this room does understand, athletics is a key component to everything we do and the lessons we learn and what we go from. And I think there's some lessons I'll talk about here in a minute that I think are invaluable that you can't learn in the classroom. And I think it's even more important today because of the way our society is going and the way our young kids are. And it's not their fault. It's our fault as parents for the way we do things. But when you're talking about a marketing campaign, you're talking about a university that is seen, and you have a phenomenal opportunity here. I didn't realize it, as y'all were telling me, the third largest university in the state, behind West Virginia, behind Marshall. And you have some great advantages here in recruiting and in the town you have and the support and the things you got. But you can't do that. And I understand something. People want to be a part of a winner. Marketing from the sports programs is the key to everything. And the funding that y'all provide for these kids, it's a chance for life. I wouldn't be where I was at if Salem College. Just think, if I came up in this generation, I might not be where I'm at right now because Salem College doesn't have football. It's gone. It's not there anymore. I mean, those opportunities in which you provide people, and I say that all the time, we get so caught up in wanting to provide opportunities for the higher academic kids. And we do. That's what it's about, developing great lawyers, great doctors, great men, and everything we do. But what about the common person? What about the guy who grew up like I did? Who grew up a farmer and the son of a coal miner, who worked and scratched and clawed and probably wouldn't have been able to afford college or would have to take out so many loans to be able to go to school. I'd have been, right now, 42, just now being able to pay them back, 47, paying them back. The opportunities that athletics provides for so many kids, and I'm a believer in this. We're never going to change our country until the education changes, until we can educate them all, until we can provide better opportunities for folks so they can understand and have the opportunities that we have all been fortunate enough to have. And that what you do from an athletic department It's invaluable. And the other thing to me about athletics and coaches, we're the last frontier. There's something going on in our society right now, and I spend a lot of time, believe it or not, with sports psychologists, children's psychologists, people trying to understand this younger generation. I know I can't believe I'm saying that. That's kind of hard to, I still want to feel like I'm part of that younger generation. I'm Generation X. This is Generation Y. I guess as they go through, you had the baby boomers, and you had X, and you had Y. Well, I kind of define Y in a different light. It's not Y. This is the IY generation. In other words, iPad, iPhone, iTunes, everything is individualistic. Everything's about me. It's about easy access. It's about, no one communicates anymore. Our players come to the dining hall, they got headphones on, and they're listening. And when they walk in, I make them take their hat off and take their heads. I said, sit down and have a conversation with somebody. I mean, the individualism. And when you think about kids, and it's not the kids' fault. Because people ask me, you're going to change the world. And that's the other thing. We're going to change the world. But yet they can't commit to something, and they think it's going to be instantaneous and easy. Doesn't work that way. They plan to live a life of strategic purpose, but avoid trivial tasks. That's one of my big pet peeves. And it's one of the things I get from players all the time. When you get on them, hey, treat me like a man. Treat me like a grown-up. I said, well, act like one. And they said, well, Coach, what do you mean? I said, when you learn to get good at things that you don't like to do, then you become a man. I said, there's lots of things as a coach, as a father, as a husband, I don't particularly like to do. But I have to do them, and I have to be good at them because people depend on me being good at them. There's guys on this team because everything is about me. Everything's about I. Like they say all the time, and then I tell them all the time, the old individual adage, you know, there's no I in team. All right? And I say it, but I don't believe in that totally. There is an I in win. There is an I in win. And that I stands for your individual responsibility to be the best you can be at what you're supposed to do so your team can have success. Football it's 11 individuals who have an individual responsibility that is geared to one goal. And that's what we don't understand. It's about the right arm never knowing what the left arm does. I'm doing my job, doing my play, what's easiest for me. Well, what about the main goal of winning the game or making the play successful or doing something like that? That doesn't come because, you know why? Mommy, daddy, grandma, grandpa, my girlfriend, my best buddy, hey, do what you got to do. Get your own. Get your own. Do what's best for you, not what's best for the team. And in sports, the thing we struggle with, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. We have to communicate and find things. Now, and I tell our players this all the time, there's two abilities I want you to have when you leave Florida State. Two of them. It has nothing to do with athletic ability, anything else. It has to do with accountability and dependability. Everybody says, well, Coach, isn't education the most important thing in life? I say no. I don't believe it is. I think it's second. I think it's accountability and dependability. I know a lot of folks in this world who are not educated, college educated, some even high school educated, like my father, never had an. Sometimes for folks to get an education, it's very opportunistic. Some folks just didn't get the opportunity, but they're very successful. Some of the richest people in the world never went to college. Steve Jobs, one of the brilliant, him and Gates and all those guys. You know, they tell a football player quit college and went and made $1 million, and those guys quit, nobody said nothing to them. They made $6 trillion. But my point is, you have to be accountable and dependable.